Neocaridina shrimp will always be a popular choice in the aquarium hobby due to their vibrant colors and ease of care. However, with so many other species of shrimp readily available to us, venturing into a whole other realm of shrimp keeping can be a fascinating and exciting journey. If you've only kept Neocaridina shrimp for the most part, then this is the video for you, as I'll be sharing 3 other species of shrimp you should try as they share similar water parameters. These shrimp also make excellent tank mates for your Neocaridina shrimp, so without further ado, let's dive right in. The first species of shrimp is the Amano shrimp. Similar to Neocaridina shrimp, these shrimp are just as popular due to the fact that they love devouring algae, hence why they're considered the workhorse of the aquarium. Amanos can reach upwards of 2 inches in length and have a lifespan of 2 to 3 years, sometimes more if they have the proper tank conditions. These shrimp are relatively peaceful and highly active. You'll always see them zooming around your tank, picking through the substrate, plants, and decor. Due to their size and how active they are, you'll want to keep about 1 shrimp for every 3 gallons of water. The minimum tank size I would recommend is 10 gallons. You may also want to keep a lid on your tank, as these shrimp are known to climb out to explore their surroundings. Breeding Amano shrimp is next to impossible, as their larvae require brackish water to survive. It's easier to buy new Amanos than try breeding them. I've been keeping Amano shrimp for as long as I can remember, but what I plan on doing is utilizing my 2 20-gallon long tanks to add various types of Amanos to them. In my first tank, I plan on keeping a few Australian Amanos along with some white Amanos. In my second tank, I'll keep the ever so popular Japanese Amanos with some orange Amanos. The second species of shrimp is the bamboo shrimp. In the past few years, these shrimp have gained popularity due to their extremely peaceful nature and unique feeding style of using their fan-like hands to grab particles of food from the water column. Bamboo shrimp can grow to about 3 to 4 inches in size when fully mature and have a lifespan of 1 to 4 years, possibly 6 years if they have the proper tank conditions. When it comes to a bamboo shrimp's tank, the bigger, the better. These shrimp pull food from the water column, which means a moderate to high flow is required, along with enough water volume in the tank to support their food needs. The minimum tank size I would recommend is 20 gallons for 1 shrimp. Similar to Amano shrimp, breeding these shrimp is next to impossible as their larvae require brackish water to survive. It's easier to buy new bamboo shrimp than try breeding them. I've been keeping bamboo shrimp for over a year now, and these gentle giants are undemanding, fascinating to watch, and can make a great addition to your tank. For a full care guide on bamboo shrimp, check out the video in the top right corner. The third and final species of shrimp is the vampire shrimp. Similar to bamboo shrimp, these shrimp are extremely peaceful and also have fan-like hands to filter food from the water column. These shrimp are not as popular as Amano shrimp and bamboo shrimp because they are rare and hard to find in local fish stores. Vampire shrimp have been known to grow to about 6 inches in size when fully mature and have a lifespan of about 5 to 10 years with proper care. This makes them one of the longer-lived shrimp species. When you see a vampire shrimp for the first time, they really stand out as they look bulky due to their heavy-duty shell. The other thing you'll notice is their 2 massive front legs, which makes it look like they work out. In regards to the tank size, I would recommend a minimum of 20 gallons for 1 vampire shrimp, as it'll have plenty of room to roam around, and in the long run, this will make a big difference. A moderate to high water flow is also required as these shrimp pull their food from the water column. Similar to Amano shrimp and bamboo shrimp, breeding these shrimp is next to impossible as their larvae also require brackish water to survive. It's easier to buy new vampire shrimp than try breeding them. I've been keeping vampire shrimp for a little over a month now, and the one thing I've noticed is that these shrimp are extremely shy and only seem to come out at night. Nonetheless, they're beautiful, unique, and I love having one in my tank. In the future, once my local shrimp store has more in stock, I plan on getting a few more. These 3 species of shrimp for the most part are wild caught. You need to understand that even though you can do everything correctly when introducing them to your tank, there is always a chance that they can still die due to stress from transportation or a change in their water parameters. In any case, I would still recommend that you drip acclimate them for at least 3 hours before introducing them to your tank. This gives them a lot of time to get used to your water parameters and increases their chances of survival. There are other shrimp that are just as easy to keep, like ghost shrimp, short-nose shrimp, green lace shrimp, and more, but I've yet to truly keep them myself. But once I do, I will create a part 2 to this video on additional shrimp you can try keeping that are similar to Neocaridinas. If you currently keep any of the shrimp I mentioned, or plan on getting one of these species, let me know in the comments below. For more shrimp-related tips and advice, please consider subscribing. Stay tuned for more of my upcoming content, but in the meantime, check out the following video if you struggle with algae in your tank. I'm Andy, thank you so much for watching, Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.